Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
Well, we finally cracked the melting point for the first time in almost a week. We had highs in the 40s last Sunday. Once we got late Sunday evening and overnight Sunday night, we went below freezing. We've been there ever since today when we hit 34 for the high temperature today. And that is still well below normal. A normal high now at 49, normal low at 30. We have one more really cold night to contend with tonight. Not nearly as cold as where we've been, but we'll be still about 10 or so degrees below normal, settling around 20 for the most part across the tri-state tonight after a chilly start to the day again this morning at 14. So that warming trend technically underway today, definitely well below normal, but 34 compared to highs in the low to mid 20s earlier this week. Definitely we'll take that, but we get back to normal, or at least closer to normal for tomorrow, and then above normal beginning Monday through pretty much all of next week. We may take a dip next Thursday and get back to still average temperatures, which again, the average high this time of the year right around 50 degrees. We do also have the chance to contend with some midweek rain showers. It'll be fairly scattered, nothing overly widespread, and nothing overly heavy, which is definitely good news because of all the river flooding that continues across parts of the tri-state. That coupled with the melting snow, not necessarily making it worse, but maybe prolonging the flooding a little bit. With all that snow still on the ground. You can see some of that melting away, though, down in Central City from our Austin Homes tower camera there. Looking out towards the Twin Bridges with traffic on the north and southbound bridges. Looks like it's moving fine on our Everything Exterior Roofing tower camera in Henderson. Across the bridges on the Strip, we've got our Heads Construction tower camera showing, again, a few cars headed southbound towards the I-69 interchange there, or US 60 interchange rather, when 41 transitions to I-69. And then finally on the Owensboro Riverfront, our Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction tower camera, the Blue Bridge there, heading into downtown Owensboro. A few cars there traveling. And one more shot actually there on the east side of Evansville from our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union tower camera. We're at 27 degrees in Evansville. Cooling down a bit down to the south, places down closer to the Western Kentucky Parkway, 24, Greenville, Beaver Dam at 25. Those were the warm spots today, getting close to 40 degrees. And I think everyone should get above 40 degrees tomorrow. We could even have some mid to upper 40s for a lot of locations. As I mentioned just a moment ago, river flooding really continues to be the main story across the tri-state. And you can see all these areas of green along the Ohio, down to the Green, and even up now toward the north on the White River, all of those river flood warnings. And here are the latest stages for most of them that are at least close to, if not above flood stage. That includes the Ohio and Evansville. That's holding steady at 44.5 feet, about 2.5 feet above flood stage. Below flood for the Wabash and Mount Carmel, still at major flood level for the Green, or the Green and Calhoun, 32.2, holding steady, should begin to slowly drop as we head into next week, and then cresting this evening for the White and Petersburg, and the Little Wabash over in Carmi will continue its fall as well. Again, thankfully, no organized chance of rain for the next few days. That snow melt, again, could prolong some of the flooding, but I don't think it's going to aggravate any of the flooding. We're going to be staying mostly clear, if not completely clear, for the overnight hours tonight. A good amount of sunshine for tomorrow. Again, closer to normal with highs in the mid, maybe a few locations in the upper 40s. A few clouds first thing Monday, then we'll call it a mix of sun and clouds Monday afternoon. Southwest winds get us into the 50s for a very nice start to the work week. And then we hit 60 degrees for the high on Tuesday with, again, plenty of sunshine. So beautiful stretch of days here to enjoy. We will have to battle, again, some off and on showers Wednesday afternoon through Wednesday night. Those will be out, and we're back to the nice quiet weather starting on Thursday. Tonight, though, again, on the chilly side, one more cold night for before we get into the warmer than normal pattern. At least back to normal tomorrow. So we're back in the 40s, then the 50s, and eventually 60s on the board. And those overnight lows well above normal as well, mid to upper 30s. We take that brief dip in temperatures, still right around normal on Thursday with a high of 50, then back into the 50s for Friday and Saturday next weekend.